Hello, testing? Ah yes, sorry about that. I just forgot to test something off some drivers update this morning. Anyway, I'm playing Not For Broadcast again. This game was recently patched, and one such patch includes optimization so the game will load better. Yeah, it did take not too long to boot up the game, but imagine a lot of the preloading will be done. And also, there's a DLC for this game coming out in March. A spooky DLC. So that should be interesting. Anyway, let's get into the game. And on
friends and neighbours,
the
and have
game audio.
team
All right.
keep you safe.
Anyway, things been getting really interesting. Advance has been wanting me to censor anyone saying anything bad about them. Well, I refuse.
I cannot believe you, Ellen.
The telephone? I saw it as an update, but I'm not entirely sure what it is. I'll do that after I finish the campaign. Anyway,
I'm Megan Wolf.
continue. Play the telephone. Entire bonus broadcast in the extras menu. That didn't take too long at all. Yes, these are optimized as well. Anyway, a ladder worth climbing. It's a lazy Sunday afternoon with you and Sam making the most of both kids being out of the house. Bang your head coming out of the cupboard with the last two slices of homemade cake. It used to be much easier when you could store things in the pantry. Great for you and Sam to actually get to finish sweet things in the house and you save it every moment. Just as you take your last bite, you hear the sound of the front door slamming. That'll be Charlie from the Go-Getters, okay? You can hear him practically running to come find you, and he's going from into it when he finally does. I've got really big news. Oh? You and Sam play along, sitting attentively with bated breath. Really? I asked. You both nod enthusiastic. With a flourish, he feels new badge from his pocket. Like, as day, I'm a member of the first tier of collegial cadets. There's way more stuff I'm gonna be doing, and I'll be working some weekends, but it's really cool. You and Sam great back to fun. You feel that he's happy and doing well. More of the parenting dilemmas I'd rather not deal with. Oh. Yeah, I guess it's a bit too late to remove all this, but I hope they've considered feedback that... right? We've always had dinner as a family for the important events, and tonight's no exception. You've even invited Chris, found as an old branch, or Sam did, and that's why, apparently. The last time you get do all here for a while, so far you've managed to avoid find Chris or Susie over politics. Sam no doubt grateful. So you spend some time boyfriend like better be at home. Given how much time they've been spent together on their own, you're a bit surprised when Susie and Zach proposed big family dinner tonight. Because they have always gone on like house fire, much to your reputation. Poor Susie could never do any wrong in your mother's eyes. Despite that, your packed kitchen table there is happy. Take a sip of drink and enjoy the moment. You and Zach have never seen I'm mad at politics, Why don't you strong disruptance. Yeah, I don't. I have to admit, I sometimes have a point about the government. Still, she makes Susie happy, that's what matters. Susie stands and taps the glass spoon. Very much. We have an announcement to make. This is assuming a lot about me. I mean, I've been... I was against advance trying to censor people speaking out against them. Anyway. Enterprise finds himself hope for good news. Don't want to make a big speech or anything, but we want him. That guy moving in together, huh? Right? That's great news. I'm happy for both of you, right? Oh, tell us about these places you're looking at. Great to see you all happy, huh? Turns out, while you and Sam were out that afternoon, they'd been moved to do things. Right? Hopefully it'll work out. Close front door and Sam disappears upstairs. Everyone has to go up sometime, yeah. Hey, when can I actually get to the broadcast simulator? Sign of things come. Shopping sometimes that always seemed a bit so for sanctions. Sanctions? I need more of a chore now. Manage to get home everything you need for the family. Hopefully what I've told you won't be long. No, front. Use easy home, lay on the side, put your car enough to drive. Roll it down, huh? Good evening. I was wondering if I could see your team membership card. Weren't these cards supposed to be voluntary? I'm sorry, I don't have one. Ah, that's no problem. We've got form doors right here, and we'll have to find to sign you up. And guess who's card behind? I thought these cards weren't required. Hi, Zombie Girl. Hi, Aquafan. Welcome. Yeah, very sus. Well, strictly speaking, they're not, but there's also loads of benefits to having them, and no reason not to get one. He's smart. Thanks, Ben, when he puts his hand. No thanks. It's not something I want right now. Almost instantly, the friendly demeanor is gone, and his expression involves stern disapproval. Oh, obviously I can't make you sign up, but I'll strongly recommend you do. And soon, we wouldn't want people to think you had anything to hide, wait? He takes it back and just you drive on. You're sure you see him writing something down the rearview mirror? Very fast. Very killing you and everyone joining the team. See, these are the sort of slice of life aspects that I do want. Seeing the world under advance. An invitation worth ignoring? Third day, you have a few days off and you made the most of it. But as late afternoon draws on, the invitations sit pinned to the fridge, don't you? The Channel 1 Gala's mandatory work event, but... I suppose I'll spend more time with my family. But it's not gonna be... Have you been? Okay, so Monday's from Monday by Monday. I actually gotta be doing... There! Finally. Now it's actually loading video sequences, maybe it's... Give me a better if loading really has been optimized all that well. Chapter Plume writes several plays from his Capital Penthouse. Okay. There we go. Right. Okay. Day 296. The heat wave. Oh. Come on. It's summer down here and stinking hot. I play video games to escape reality, not remind me of them. Anyway, get some ads ready. What?
Well done. I see you've let the trip switch blow. No
What?
surprises there. It blew because those valves are overheating in this heat wave. Keep them cool with the fan pointed up and down to cool whichever valve is overheating. And keep an eye on the fan's power switch. It's as useless as, well,
What?
you, frankly. It keeps switching off.
Ah, I
to
see.
turn it back on again when it does. The gauge in the front view will give you an indication when things are hotting up, and hopefully even someone with your attention span will hear the damn thing sizzling. Don't lose control of the room. Bozeman out.
I'm sweating like Peter Clement in an off-rider.
Okay, we're working on it.
What, you've got someone to hose down the sun, have you?
Yes, they've just strapped on their wax wings.
Classical illusions are no substitute for
Okay.
air conditioning.
You know, I genuinely thought you'd be in a better mood today. She's not even here.
Yes, but he is. Our gun-toting handler.
Hi, zombie girl.
I don't know what the fuck
Yes, hi, Aquafan.
his name is, do I?
He's here to keep us safe from people like Disrupt.
More like keep us in line. I hate guns. Give me the willies.
10 seconds, everybody.
So, we've got any actual real news tonight?
Well, the world's on fire. That good enough for you? Going in 5, 4, 3.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main headlines tonight. Siege mentality. The World Council today established a military blockade to enforce the unjust and punitive sanctions now entering their 10th week. In a statement from team headquarters a short time ago, Prime Minister Julia Salisbury issued a commanding response to this unprovoked escalation.
Those images both look the same.
The regrettable decision taken by the World Council this morning have left the citizens of this country isolated and fearful. But Advance have prepared for this day. Our stockpiles are large, our wealth is unfathomable, and we will defend our citizens with every last breath
Not looking to
in this
help.
latest brutal and calculated act of war. We are with you. One team. Indivisible.
Don't look very confident.
Indivisible and strong. Thank you.
Taking the plunge. Far be it for us to be cynical, but it's beginning to seem like the wedding of a certain celebrity power couple is more about attention than it is about love. As this leaked photo shows, the naturals of heartthrob Johnny Handsleeves and art snob Tiffany Lamore were far from conventional when they finally tied the knot this week. Eyewitnesses claim that the fuse was lit sometime during the vows, and that his entrance to the reception, through 3 windows and an exterior wall, was particularly memorable. In it to win it. Exciting news from Advance today. The announcement of a new monthly prize draw
I have those
for
images.
all team membership card holders.
Stadium, good
Every
night.
month, lucky winners from across the country will be picked at random to receive what Team HQ are describing as unique prizes worth more than money used to be.
What?
Take up on the scheme has been much higher than expected. And if
Those
this
two-
lucky delighted face is anything
Oh.
to go by, it looks like pretty soon everyone's going to have one. Soldiering on.
Didn't really see much of a difference between those two apart from the person in them.
The CEO of Remington's Fist insists she'll be continuing the controversial junior employment opportunity scheme.
Okay, this.
Sophia Remington has courted controversy throughout her short
Right.
career, but the continuation of the program
Don't want people
described
to
by many as a
sympathize
child
with her.
is a low point even for her. Seen here leaving a board meeting, the remorseless young businesswoman seemed utterly unperturbed by the outrage, saying, "I'm ahead
yes.
of my time. like that steam engine guy, or God. The cost of a captain. The trapped scientists
Steam engine
awaiting
guy's name was
rescue
James
have
Watt.
have today been told who will be leading the expedition to bring them home. The announcement of the newly appointed captain comes amid reports that a lack of public interest has hindered fundraising efforts. However, Doctors Wong and Sforsborg and Horgensford are said to be remaining hopeful despite financial concerns. Waving her
She
normal
looked-
speed, the team are calling the appointment of Captain Audrey Aerospace a real boon. But how will one of the most experienced
She
and
looked a lot
well-respected
more
internet figures handle a journey with a budget
fit
lower
for a
than
job
national
than the other guy.
Life during wartime. As if we didn't have enough aggressors on our borders, internal problems are growing for the government as radical activist group Disrupt caused chaos in Parliament Park last night. Scuffles broke out after the protests, resulting in multiple arrests and the injury of 3 community cohesion officers. Advance have yet to comment. The reckless fire will certainly be remembered by all those who have seen these striking images. As their actions escalate, people
not
across
sure
the
whether-
country are asking themselves, who are Disrupt? And what
sure which
exactly
one to
do they want?
choose.
Other than a new box of matches, of course.
This is
All this,
tricky.
and I'll be talking to some people with fascinating medical conditions, as well as one of the contenders in this year's Feline Football Championship, and her proud owner. That's up on tonight's National Nightly
One.
News.
Oh. Okay. What? What? Oh!
Don't forget about that pesky power button on the fan.
Ah! Ah!
But first,
Ah! I was confused. You lit? Oh, it was the interference. Ah, well. Management is really getting tricky now. I have to deal with both heating and the interference. Ugh. I'll see. I'll try the other image with not only Disrupt, but also.
sweating like Peter Clement in an off-license here.
Okay, we're working on it.
What, you've got someone to hose down the sun, have you?
Yes, they've just strapped on their wax wings.
Classical illusions are no substitute for air conditioning.
You know, I genuinely thought you'd be in a better mood today. She's not even here.
Yes, but he is. Our gun-toting handler.
Who, Andy?
I don't know what the fuck his name is, do I?
He's here to keep us safe from people like Disrupt.
More like keep us in line. I hate guns. Give me the willies.
10 seconds, everybody.
Okay, I also
Actual real news tonight.
Well, the world's on fire. That good enough
choose
for
the
you?
other
Going in
captain and
5,
see what the
4,
reaction size.
3.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main headlines tonight. Siege mentality. The World Council today established a military blockade to enforce the unjust and punitive sanctions.
Is there any difference between those? That one doesn't paint a good picture for Advance, and that's exactly what I want.
Issued a commanding response to this unprovoked escalation.
The regrettable decision taken by the World Council this morning have left the citizens of this country isolated and fearful. But Advance have prepared for this day. Our stockpiles
What?
are large, our wealth is
What's that?
unfathomable, and we will defend our citizens with every last breath from this latest brutal and calculated act of war. We
Get
are
on with it.
with you. One team. Indivisible and strong.
Taking the plunge? Far be it for us to be cynical, but it's beginning to seem like the wedding of a certain celebrity power couple is more about attention than it is about love. As this leaked photo shows, the nuptials of heartthrob Johnny Handsleeves and art snob Tim
Oh,
Miller-Moore
go for that.
were far from conventional when they finally tied the knot this week. In a ceremony that left very little to the imagination, the couple are insisting they hold with tradition. Well, as they say, something old, something new. In it to win it. Exciting news from Advance today with the announcement of a new monthly prize draw for all team membership card holders. Every month, lucky winners from across the country will be picked at random to receive what Team HQ are describing as unique prizes.
We say
worth
anything
more
different
than
about
money
that
used to
one?
be. Take-up on the scheme has been much higher than expected, and if this lucky winner's delighted face is anything to go by, it looks like pretty soon everyone's going to have one. Soldiering on,
don't think that was any
despite
different.
universal criticism and threats of legal action, the CEO of Remington Stisk insists she'll be continuing the controversial junior employee.
Well, this one I'll definitely going.
Sophia Remington.
I don't want people to feel sorry for her.
But the continuation of the program, described by many as a child labour force, is a low point even for her. Seen here leaving a board meeting, the remorseless young businesswoman seemed utterly unperturbed by the outrage, saying, "I'm ahead of my time, like that steam engine guy, or God. The cost of a captain." The trapped scientists awaiting rescue in Dante's Taint have today been told who will be leading the expedition to bring them home. The announcement of the newly appointed captain comes amid reports that a lack of public interest has hindered fundraising efforts. However, Doctors Wong and Svorsborg and Morgansford are said to be remaining hopeful despite financial concerns. The decision to hire infamously cheap but notoriously unreliable Captain Archibald Viator III was widely criticised this morning after he immediately spent 50% of the already tight budget on tequila, recording it on the equipment list as nature's seatbelt. Life during wartime.
Interesting.
As if we didn't have enough aggressors on our borders, internal problems are growing for the government as radical activist group Disrupt caused chaos in Parliament Park last night. Scuffles broke out after the protests, resulting in multiple arrests and the injury of 3 community cohesion officers. Advance have yet to comment. As grassroots support for the movement grows rapidly, especially in those areas Advance have not yet been able to fully regenerate, people across the country are starting to fear a return to the bad old days of inequality, division, and multiple television shows about buying houses. All this, and I'll be talking to some people with fascinating medical conditions, as well as
Fascinating
one of the
medical
contenders in this
conditions?
year's Feline Football Championship, and her proud owner. That's all up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Okay, interference. Aha! I was ready that time. I'm ready for this too. What? Ah! Haha! Okay! Yes, the green means it's ready.
Our team of correspondents has been dispatched to every corner of the country to see how the people of this great nation of ours are coping with this unprecedented hot weather. First, let's go to Megan Wolf in Shining-on-Sea to see what the scientific community has to say. Megan, how's the weather there? How's the weather there?
Absolutely glorious, Jeremy. Thank you for asking. I'm here with Dr.
Whoop.
Burns at the University of Princeton. Are you
Glorious.
as much as I am?
No.
Yes, it's
That's-
wonderful. isn't
thank
it?
you.
My eyelids are sweating. Isn't it? My eyelids are sweating.
And you're part of the team carrying
Oh!
out
Oh!
just what's causing this unbelievable heat. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct. Yes, we want to be able to reassure the public once and for all that there's absolutely nothing to worry about and that they can enjoy their sunstroke and fossil fuels in peace.
I'm very confident about that.
Oh, very much so. I can say without any hesitation, there's really no cause for any concern here. I've actually left my car running.
I'm sure about that.
So tell us about
Ugh.
this experiment.
Well, we take data from weather stations from all over the world, along with atmospheric samples, and we take all that and we feed it into this state-of-the-art computer, and very soon we'll be getting a high-tech readout of the results.
Maybe that sounds very fancy.
I should just say, none of this would be possible without the generous support of Remington Stisk. This is all thanks to their unrivaled investment in our future, and may I just
There we
say,
go.
complimentary personal anecdote. Oh, here we go.
So, what do?
And, as expected, everything is absolutely fucked. Hang on. This can't be right.
Right, but
Oh.
obviously you said a second ago that everything is absolutely fine, so...
Well, actually, at the concern level, it just says, why, God, why?
We should be celebrating these wonderful results, I think.
We need to evolve gills within 40 years. Here it just says, shit.
Look at you! This is meant to be a celebration! Come on, like that. There you go, much better. Can I just say thank you again to Sophia Remington for providing all of this?
Everyone, we don't have
Too
long.
much.
Time is running
running
out.
out, absolutely
Hey,
right. That is all we
who told you to turn off?
Hope and return to the forest. Abandon hope and return to the forest.
Enjoy that. I'd like to thank Dr. Burns for just one opinion on the climate.
The sea will reclaim us all.
There you have it, Jeremy.
Proof.
There you have it, Jeremy. That everything is just fine.
Nope.
Here with science. I'm Megan Wolf. Back to you. Here with science.
Megan Wolf there, attempting to do some actual news. Next, heads over to Robin Short, who's in Scritchford with some of the winners of this week's Team Membership Lottery. Robin? Team Membership Lottery.
Thanks, Jeremy. I'm here in
The house.
Scritchford with Gary Failsafe, a janitor at the local school, and Amelia Jackhammer, an aspiring poet.
Nope.
Both of you were drawn
Hang on.
at random from those who hold
You to the south of the
membership
fish.
cards.
Whoa, that's
This week's amazing
Ah!
prize. How do you feel? Filled with fervent
that smell is absolutely sizzling.
Yeah, good, yeah.
Whoa!
And all that we had to do was fill in a form or two.
Wow, that sounds so convenient. But we're dying to know. What have you won?
I've
Whoop.
won dinner with Julius Salisbury at one of the capital's top restaurants.
That was a close one.
I've been invited to Peter Clement's house to help him dredge the guttering.
That's absolutely terrific. You must both be over the moon.
I've written a poem about it.
So, can you tell me about the moment when you first heard the news?
Last thing an instant
I was
reaction.
battling against a particularly difficult floater, when the headmaster came and found me.
I was involved in a similarly brutal conflict with a particularly arduous stand.
Oh, he's just calling himself off.
So you were both polishing turds. So you were both.
No, I don't like to polish them. I like to keep them intact for the collection.
Oh, how unexpected.
I don't polish turds. I write poetry.
Potato, potato. So Gary,
Do you think Peter Clement's going to let me keep the contents of his
Oh.
home? Clement's going to let me keep the contents
there's
of his
no
home?
harm in asking, I suppose.
Would you like to hear one?
No, thank you. Gary, when you signed up for team membership,
Dodged
was
a
it in
bullet there.
hopes of winning the lottery, or were there other reasons of winning the lottery?
I like
I was
it,
hoping
of
you'd
course,
go,
but
oh.
Boss said I had to sign up to keep coming into school.
Very sensible. It's important to know who we're trusting around our children.
I have an unpublished book of sonnets about children. Perhaps you'd like to hear one.
No,
Or an anthology
no.
haikus on the death of innocence.
I'd rather hear about Gary's turd collection.
Really? I thought you might say that. Really? I thought you might say that.
Are you all right? Are you all right?
It's coming.
Huh?
It's inspiration and it's delicious.
Right
It's
you are.
delicious.
Right you are.
Today on the show there's no news. Just a man who keeps multiple poos.
My favourite. See how it's 5. I think it's really lovely texture.
That'll be
Would
interesting
you
to
encourage other
see.
people to enter for their chance to win?
Don't forget about that pesky power bottle on the fair.
Take a gander at
Yeah,
all
yeah.
looking for. Take a gander at all blue
The
eyes.
national news lost its way.
I didn't hear that one. So much.
Some crap on a tray.
Some of these are quite rare.
Funfair.
And that's all we have time for today. Back to you, Jeremy.
Thanks, Robin. What a lucky pair they are. And finally in this segment, it's over to Patrick Bannon, who's gone to the smelliest town in the country to see how the unprecedented weather is affecting
Oh boy, that's gonna be nasty.
Hello there, Jeremy. Hello, yes. I'm here live in Grizzleford, which has recently voted the smelliest town in the country. And I have to say that, you know, in this,
No.
the smell really is. I mean, it smells, it's something, it's Barry Lardens, mate. You've lived here your whole life. How'd you put up with the stink?
Well, we're just all very proud
There's
of
gonna
our
be some swing
achievement,
here.
to
I
be
can
honest
feel
with
it.
you. Tell that, look at him, proud as punch, yeah? Do you know what it's like, son? Being the second smelliest town, living in the shadow of Arseminster. I smoke fast. But who's laughing now, eh? Who's
Well, not me, that's
laughing
for sure.
now?
So what happened, mate? So what
Right, the
happened,
good
mate?
people from Remington's Fist came in and saved the day with their factory.
You're talking, of course, about the newly built Flard factory.
Yeah, they gave us this big presentation on jobs and growth. But as soon as we heard about the stench, we paid them whatever they wanted to put it in here. Whatever they wanted.
Does the stink not affect your life in every way, Barry? I mean, perhaps if you're filling in a tax return or completing the physical act of tax return.
Oh!
You get used to it after several weeks of your first bout of sickness. The judges were very impressed. Very impressed. There's nothing to worry about. It takes a few minutes before you develop any symptoms. Now, folk are saying something about the production line and how they dump carcasses directly into the waterway. But I think it's probably a few valves on the high street.
On the high street. Should I see a doctor? What was the symptoms?
Well, the first one is asking stupid questions. Then folk experiences.
Cops, do they? When was the last time you brushed your teeth, you stinking old tramp?
Next recording is a pig randomly bursting into song, followed immediately by delusions.
Hello, it's Sexy Patrick Bannon. He's wearing sexy shorts now. Oh my God, look at me. I'm like a stallion. I'm gorgeous running you like a stallion. I'm gorgeous wearing shirts.
I have enough to concentrate on. Don't need things thrown at me.
You know what? I'll even let you touch me if you want.
Whoa, whoa!
That will be the bout of undeserved self-confidence.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Feel the Bannon! Feel the Bannon! Feel the Bannon!
And the ennui. All that's left now are hallucinations and unconsciousness.
Dotty? Was that you, Dotty?
What?
Why are you made out of elbows? Why are you I don't eat opinions. I don't eat opinions.
What?
Don't worry, folks. Once he wakes up, he'll be just fine. We'll just find a place to stick him where it won't matter how many times he evacuates his bowels. Right, that's all here from Grizzleford. A town that's really making a stink. I'm Barry Lardons. I'm Barry Jeremy. Back to you, Jeremy.
Thanks, Baron. With a naval blockade being set up around our coastline as we speak, when we come back, I'll be talking to
Okay, when we come back, so I need to get an ad ready.
purely for medical reasons. Don't go away. Unless, of course, you've got something better to do. We'll be back.
Next guest has some unsuitable opinions for the evening news. Keep your eyes and ears peeled for subversive talk. It would be nice if you could try not to undermine the station tonight. People are starting to notice you now.
It's 200 fucking degrees in here, and I can't do this anymore.
I say this every Friday.
I'm not censoring opinions elsewhere. Censor curse words, but not opinions. Great segment D.
That's what I'm talking about. Tactical. We should be doing an interview with the War Minister, or a report from Grenfell Downs. Even the weather be more fucking relevant than this.
That would be really relevant right now.
Exactly, which is what people's minds should be very much on things. Christ, it's so fucking hot.
Please take your seats as quickly as you can.
I can't do this anymore, Dave. I've got enough. That's it. This is just
10 seconds. Over yourself, Jeremy. Why don't you stop feeling sorry for yourself for 5, 2, 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Welcome back to your host, Jeremy Donaldson. Your host. Later, we'll be talking to the captain of the territory's first cat football team, Professor Pumpkin. But first, I'm joined by 3 guests with some balmy bodily behaviours. Joining me is a woman who's been hiccuping for over 9 months. Isn't that right, Miss Piercy?
Yes,
Isn't that
that's
right.
right.
Miss Piercy?
Yes,
Yes.
that's right.
Tell us, what brought all this on? Tell us, what
It's all
brought
a bit
all
of
this
a
on?
blur, Jeremy, to be totally frank with you. So I was watching your show, and I remember seeing the news about the election, and it has stopped since.
Fascinating stuff. Also here is Frankie Steampipe. Perhaps you could explain to us exactly what your physiological four-boiling is.
I'm here to say it's high time people like me were respected. We're constantly overlooked in the workplace. We're whispered about on buses, and we're asked politely to lead children's birthday parties. And it's disgusting. And it's disgusting. I'm sorry, my bowels have comic timing.
And finally, I'm joined by a man who answers every question honestly, even when it isn't aimed at him. How do you cope with that, Mr. Truman?
With a combination of booze, self-hatred, and hardcore self-hatred.
Is that
okay?
Not according to my therapist. Not according to my therapist.
Well, in that case, let's speak to Rose. Tell me, how does the hiccuping impact you?
I get shushed a lot, which is hard. I get shushed a lot. I work hard to stop answering the phones. It's really a stop answering the phones.
Well, I find...
Oh yeah, he mentioned earlier he speaks to people with interesting medical conditions.
And it really fucking irritates me. Well, I find it
People tend to believe your story?
Fuck no.
Actually, I've been surprised at how much support I've received.
And Frankie, why have you come here today?
Because my wife left me, and I was hoping that my wife would back me.
We've started people with ailments deemed broadly comical by society. Take us seriously.
That's right. And we bloody well mean it. And
who's
bloody
joined
well
so
mean
far?
it.
A bunch of fucking losers.
It's just us so far.
Losers.
And how much success have you had?
Well, we've
How
seen
much
some real
success have you
positive
had?
changes.
I don't want to toot my own horn, but it's been a runaway success.
Shit all. Not a single person come to our fun run, and all of our leaflets fell in the canal.
Well, Miss Piercy, some people are saying your condition was actually caused by the shocking events of that night. What do you think?
Come on, Mr. Donaldson, that's absolute rubbish.
What it'd be like to have a pair of tits.
Could you? I'm sorry, it's very hard. What was I thinking?
That you're a teen fuck puppet, or a sellout cunt, or a
Apologies. Just a reminder that he can't help it. And hey, if this isn't live television, then what is it?
fuckfest of propaganda masquerading as journalism.
Yeah, I'm not censoring that.
Tell us, how can the viewers get involved with your cause?
Yes, we're holding a sponsored run in Capital Park next weekend. It's called the No Smiles 13 Miles.
No, it's called the No Laugh Half. What did I say before the show? What did I say before the show? No, I didn't say.
Wow, we have to end that now. What a harmless bit of fun. What a harmless
Steady on! This is exactly what I'm talking about. We demand respect.
Yes, now later, I'll be talking to Professor Pumpkin. Ginger Tally won a world-class pair of penalty balls. Is that really necessary?
No, it isn't. Let go.
Is that really necessary?
No, it isn't. Let go.
Hand him up once.
Enough!
Hand him up.
That's enough! That's enough! Enough!
What are you doing?
Trying not to piss myself.
Whoa!
Don't you dare!
Whoa!
Don't you dare cut to the ads before I tell you to. Dare cut to the ads before I tell you. You in the broadcast centre.
Yes, me.
You in the broadcast centre. You listen to me. You cut the ads before I tell you to. And I will kill every single person in this studio. I am thinking about what I'm doing. I've been thinking about it for a long time. We all should be. Christ, it's so fucking hot in here. Do you remember when we used to do the real news? Before it was all lottery winners. Before it was all lottery winners. Football. We are on the brink of a siege, the likes of which the world hasn't seen in hundreds of years. The enemy is at the gates, and I'm stuck here talking to these three fucking idiots. Talking to these three.
I think my idiots. I think my
You three, get the fuck out of my studio. Go on, now, go. Before I change my mind. Now, go. Before I change my mind. Jenny, lock the doors. Jenny, lock the doors. Lock the doors.
Yes, Jeremy.
Good. Yes. Now. Good. Yes. You in the broadcast centre.
Yes.
You in the broadcast centre. You listen to me, Alex.
Uh-huh.
Pay attention. Listen to me. Now,
Yes.
I'm sure you've already loaded up exactly what you're going to pay in the commercial.
Yes.
Today's going to be a little bit different. But today's going to be a little bit different. Yes, really.
Hmm?
Look to your right. There's a VHS tape, and I want you to load it into a VHS tape. And when I say so, and not before, you play. And not before, you've got about 15 seconds, so I wouldn't waste any time. About 15 seconds, so I wouldn't waste any time.
Alex, I know I've doubted your competence, but surely even you know better than to play that tape. We don't take orders from armed lunatics. Play a normal advert, or there will be consequences.
Over now, we're going to show the other side. Over now, we're going to fucking balance. The good old days. Balance. Alex, play the fucking tape. Fucking tape. I don't want to hurt.
Alright, this be interesting.
I will not hesitate to start. By killing
A message from Strut.
Reset the system for
Good.
I imagine the ratings are going to be through the roof.
Seen our symbols on your walls. Talk about us on the news. We are Disrupt.
Alright, now things are getting interesting.
It's time you knew the truth. You know Advance are lying to you. You know the elderly are not a burden. You know the rich were not all evil. And you know the team membership card is an ID card, no matter what they try to tell you. But why should you trust us? Another faceless organization. A shadowy figure with a distorted voice. You've seen it so many times in the movies. Well, this is not a movie.
Who are you? Should I recognize you?
My name is Alan James. I used to try and shock people for a living, for entertainment. But now we live in a time where perhaps you need to be shocked. Perhaps we need to wake up. Advance are coming for our freedoms. They're coming for the fruits of our labours.
Wow.
They will take
Viewership
our
is an
wealth.
all-time high.
They will euthanize our parents and smiling throughout. They will turn our children against us if we voice our concerns. You don't have to accept it. A great many people already won't. You can resist.
And the
You
studio
can
doors are all
disrupt.
still locked?
Find us. Talk with us. Join us.
So what now?
It isn't hard.
I don't know.
We're everywhere.
This wasn't what I planned. I mean, some of it was. I had a speech, look. But this... This was...
On the air.
This was unexpected.
So what now, Jeremy? So what now,
It
Jeremy?
was supposed to be your day off. It was supposed to be your day off.
Please, don't do any more stupid things today. Please, don't do any more stupid things today.
How long, Jenny? How long?
We're already live.
Yeah. But that way.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Welcome back to the National Joining me unexpectedly. I very much imagine will be my last broadcast. Our two new guests. My last broadcast. Jenny works here at the National Nightly News. Jenny and it's someone I consider Nightly News, and it's someone I consider a friend. Well, and next to her is. What's your name?
Andy.
What's your name? Andy's a policeman. Only Andy. We don't call him that anymore. He's a community cohesion official. He's a community cohesion official.
It's community cohesion officer. It's CCO. Cohesion officer.
And how's that feel, Andy?
CCO.
Being rebranded. Being rebranded.
It's good. It's not about confrontation anymore. It's not about confrontation. The force had its fair share of problems. The force had its fair share of problems. The team doesn't have as many.
The team?
Some.
I couldn't say.
Couldn't or wouldn't?
I couldn't say.
Couldn't or wouldn't?
I don't know what you want me to say.
Christ, you're fucking useless, aren't you? Christ, we'll come back to you later, aren't you? We'll come back to you later.
Don't
Jenny?
want to be on the news, Jeremy. Don't want to be on the news, Jeremy.
Thanks for Resident Evil Bloodborne. Welcome everyone. I'm Lil Falema, would-be magician turned zombie. Now I'm playing Not for Broadcast. Things are really heating up now. Oh! And thanks also for the raid, Kiwi Turbo. Just been raided by a flock of Kiwis. Get raided! Hi for Rexer. Thanks for the follow, Nicholas Rugger and Life Flag. Well, things getting really interesting now, not only for me, but also in the game. don't know, not broadcast is a game where you control use broadcast and a new company has taken over and they've been making a lot of questionable decisions. That's nice of you to say, Frog. Anyway, that news reporter there has finally cracked. He was interviewing some people with some interesting medical conditions. Mostly laughing at, ha ha ha, oh, cool. There are far more important things to talk about, and he wanted me to play a tape of a resistance movement. Which I did, despite my boss telling me not to. And thanks for the head pats, like that I need that after those bits hit me on the head. Anyway, Frog loves to support Froggo friends how we can, including telling Frog friends about his other great friends. Ah, that's sweet. Anyway.
You'd want to do this.
Hmm.
You'd want to do this. Jenny. Jenny, why did you join the National Nightly News team? Why did you join the National Nightly News team? I always wanted to.
Oh! Thanks for gifting the sub to Frog. Much appreciate it. Anyway.
Yes, but why specifically this program? Yes, but why the National Nightly? The National Nightly.
It was the news everyone trusted.
Was.
It was the news everyone
was.
Do you really want to quibble semantics at gunpoint?
Is there something else you'd rather discuss? Is there something else you'd rather discuss?
Alan James sized elephant in the room you seem to be ignoring. Elephant in the room you seem to be ignoring. I saw your face when that hood came down. You didn't know, did you?
It's about the message, not the messenger.
This game is fun. Anyway.
It's about the message, not the messenger. No. I didn't know. No. The people I met were I didn't know. He wasn't there. The people I met I didn't know it was Alan James.
I'm sorry.
I didn't know it was Alan James.
I'm sorry. Alan, seriously. Fucking James. For flushing your life down the toilet. For flushing your life down the toilet. I love you, Jeremy, but God, I love you, Jeremy, but...
He's a good speaker. He's a good speaker. He's popular in the country. He's popular in the country.
That right. That right.
Look, forget Alan James. There is still something deeply wrong. There is still something, and you know it, Jenny, wrong. You know it.
What is this game? It's really crazy, but enjoyable. This is not for broadcast, it's an interesting blend of political commentary with a touch of satire. Anyway.
Andy, and you know it, Jenny. And you are Andy. You know it too. And you are.
Thanks for a follow, Book Immortal. Enjoy it here.
You know it too. I'm interviewing a guest. I'm interviewing a guest. Patrick is paddling about in shit. And Robin is literally interviewing someone who collects the fucking stuff. I mean, it's not sophisticated, Paul. What a metaphor. I mean, it's not sophisticated, Paul. We are sleepwalking.
It's an interesting game.
We are sleepwalking.
I am not censoring that.
And the news isn't saying anything. We're not saying anything.
Says who?
What are all those scientists working on at Grantham Downs? What are all those scientists What are they testing underground at Altergrave? What are they testing underground at Altergrave? Make yourself fucking useful. Your turn. How many people have you brought in for consultations just because they weren't carrying or didn't have team members or didn't have team membership
identification that we will accept.
For how long?
Just
Then why do you need these? Then why do you need these? Not really help when it's offered at gunpoint, is it, Andy? Help when it's offered at gunpoint, is it, Andy? Let me demonstrate it for you.
What?
Let me help you.
What? What are you going to do?
Help you. You read these cards with my notes on it. You read these cards and digest the fact. And that'd be helpful, wouldn't it, Andy? Knowing a fact, wouldn't it, Andy? Do you want my help, Andy?
Yes,
Do you want my help, Andy?
Yes,
Security are here, Jeremy.
Eat the fucking news, Andy, or I'll force it down your fucking throat.
Jeremy,
force
stop.
it down your... Go on.
Jeremy,
Really? Eat it. Go on. Eat it,
Really?
Eat it!
Jeremy,
Eat
stop.
it, fucking bully!
Jeremy, stop. They will kill you. Don't make me watch that, please. Don't make me watch that.
Of course. You're right, of course.
It's
Sorry.
interesting. And about being a producer of a TV show and you have to cut different cameras, censor by word, etc.
Sorry, everyone.
Let's cut the whole thing. These people have no charisma.
Sorry, everyone. You can put the card down now, Andy. You can put the card down now, Andy. You can go now. You two, Jenny. Now. Fuck off over there. You two, Jenny. Fuck off over there. When you're nearly done. When you're nearly done. All cameras on me.
Okay.
Cameras on me. This new regime of ours is so... This new regime of ours is so... I understand that. But before we all...
Thanks for outfit change. Frog did... Yep, that worked automatically. Hey, this outfit looks how I feel. It's not just a heat wave going on in the game right now. It's been hot outside.
We asked her who were hanging on freedoms. Don't you want to know what's being done in your name? Don't you want to know how many people were transitioned last month? How many record high? Again! Oh, record high! Again!
Has been a while right now. Frog is freezing right now. I only wish I had your problem. His wood stove melts. Oh, well, not that part, the freezing part.
How they plan to deal with this blockade? How they plan to deal with or months of supplies we have? Years or months of supplies. Why aren't we asking these questions instead of asking these questions? Instead of there's a cat backstage dressed as a fucking goalie for Christ's sake. Dressed as a he's even got the little gloves. He's even got the little gloves. Anyway.
It's interesting because not too long ago he seemed quite pro-advance, but now he's just out. Fuck advance.
That's why I arranged for you to see that broadcast. That's why I arranged for you to see that broadcast in the last break. I didn't know it was going to be him. I didn't know. But I guess that just about sums it up. But I guess we're all up shit creek with a paddle made of Adam fucking James. With a paddle made of Adam. Christ is also James. Fucking pointless. Christ is also fucking pointless. I was going to quit tonight. I was going to quit. Take a holiday. Try something else. Take a holiday. Out of the limelight. Try something else. Out of the limelight. Having a relationship. I hear they're nice. Having a relationship. Never tried. I hear they're nice. I never tried it. I loved them. I loved them. And now, well...
God, Jeremy, don't!
Now,
Whoa, no. Whoa.
This just isn't the news anymore. I know this just isn't the news anymore. I've lost this fight.
That would be dangerous to show on air.
Hi, I'm billionaire
Broadcast
CEO
complete.
Sophia Remington, and I am way out of your league.
Sequences, okay. Broadcast grade. Hey. Okay. More info. Notes. The Dolphins situation has been resolved. All offensive words were censored. And Finn's free show. Great. Breathtakingly good. We played one advert. Too late. Fans angered by content. So this didn't happen before. I'm guessing. It seems like another new update where it elaborates more on the summary of the broadcast. That's a neat update. Anyway, Valve's excellently handled. Okay. Or did I just never click that before? Right, you've received your full wages. Commonwealth wealth. Shares. Okay, continue and pins in distrust in advance gone low and pins on distrust gone high. How's this day going? Alright. Right. I'll look at some of that. Be interesting to see. Heat waves.
Well, in less than a minute, we'll be going live to the newsroom. But before that, let's take a quick peek at tonight's scorching lineup. At 6:30, Megan Wolf is at the beach chatting with members of the general public for a special Heatwave edition of Your Part of Town. That's followed at 7:30 by a double bill of movies as we show Alabama Jones and the Last of the Nazis, followed by its controversial sequel.
I wanna see how do I got to the lottery winners.
Inspiring.
Oh, bit of interference there.
Lottery, or were there?
I thought you might.
Just a man who keeps multiple.
This big one's my favourite. See how it's fibrous, really lovely texture.
Would you encourage other people to enter for their chance to win?
Rare.
Maybe that.
Rare.
When it covered some crap on a tray.
Rare.
Maybe that.
Thanks, Robin.
Some mention reactions here.
So what?
I'm off. Have a great rest stream. All right. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for popping in.
Never sung him a life.
Followed immediately by delusion.
Yeah, that's not really a problem. Never sung him a life. Hello, it's sexy Patrick Bannon, and he's wearing sexy shorts now. Oh my God, look at me. I'm like a stallion. I should take my shirt off.
Whoa!
I'll even let you touch me if you want.
That will be the bout of undeserved self-confidence.
Love the Bannon, feel the Bannon.
And the ennui.
I wasn't really paying much attention to that. I had to concentrate on the infant. Alright, I have to eat dinner, so I'm going to leave now. Hope you eat lots, drink lots, and get plenty of rest off stream. Will do. Thanks, I try my best to. Okay. That's enough. Hey, maybe I'll come back afterwards. Anyway, continue. And after that doozy, are there actually any more broadcasts to do? And there's the new telephone. 8, 2, a tape to remember. Oh? You wake up! Still partially shocked from what you saw on the news last night. What you had to air on the news last night. When you come downstairs, you find your family sat in the living room waiting for you. Huh? Sam swallows, hesitating for the first time. We were so worried about you last night. Jimmy, everything that happened. Sam shakes their head. Let's go from now. Are you okay? I can't shake the feeling he might be right. We saw you chose to play that tape. Huh? Couldn't help but wonder why. It seemed like the right thing to do. What? That's not good enough. Disrupt the bad people. I can't believe you did that. Seriously, you believe that after everything advanced, son? Charlie's outburst seemed to come out of nowhere, and no one in the room is prepared to it. Do you even think about how this stuff affects people? You're a fucking idiot. Sam tries to interject. Charlie, but he's already slammed the door. I was always a bit black and white about this sort of thing. For what it's worth, Alex, I think you are in an impossible situation. And somehow you managed to make the right call. Sam throws their arms out. Only you was stuck in that sewer having to make that choice. No one criticized you for what you did, and I'm proud of you. I've been so grateful. Took a deep breath and gave your thoughts. It's all a lot taken. Not sure whether you fully processed about what happened last night, let alone what Charlie and Sam think about all. Up to your daughter. I know it's an incredibly difficult thing. I don't always agree, but I do think you made the right choice. Too smart. Had to play it. There was just no other option. Put an arm around her and given her an affectionate squeeze. It's nice you have at least got some company. TV's playing through Old West show, but not quite as distracting as hope. You're never gonna please everyone. So, up next. Questionable choice? You got off work early today, but ran off current to put a spring in your step. As you close the front door, you hear excited conversation bubbling from the kitchen. Clearly, someone's popped around for cover on Sam's running off. Hopefully there's still some biscuits left. Sam's doing Zach still laughing, disgusting. Hey. Oh, I see. Is that a bit quick? Mark is man on company side. What's nice anyway, will you? You let them have this fair. It's only been 6 months. Yeah. Burden born. In 6 months since June, Sam last discussed grandma's ever-increasing medical costs. And whilst very pleasant has proved as expensive as you feared. I can't quite believe it's been that long away, but the sanctions are starting to hit home now. Unfortunately, the government's only solution is to help paying families a trip to the transition center. How's everything's come back to life? This time it's that might not even help. She's my mom. We have to do whatever we can. Let's get her the treatment. Count 12. Not worrying every day. That's good enough. If choice, but you know, might need money. It's enacted. Okay, so it's not the end quite yet. The 20-week war. Oh.
Alex, Bozeman, your boss. We're expecting deplorables from Disruptor Hack the Signal tonight. Perhaps you could leave your personal beliefs at home and try not to let them ruin the broadcast. Even if you don't care for the government, I assume you understand you have a vested interest in us staying on the air. Stay out of the orange.
A nutritious meal out of a can of condensed milk, a cow's tongue, and some rhubarb.
So, Julia's team have asked me to ask you to keep it quiet. What does that mean? It means to do that thing you do where you turn politicians into humans. Just don't.
Well, this is all new.
They do know this is the news, don't they?
At 8:30 p.m, it's over to Patrick Bannon for all the day's sports board highlights, including all the tabletop action from the semi-finals of Pro Amateur Sports Board, the Sports Board game. At 9, it's our nightly war report
they get the
from
brains
the late
and we get the
news
performing
team,
monkey.
followed at 9:25 by our unsettling play When Katie Went Abroad, which tells the cautionary tale of one brave young lady's battles to survive the cruel administrations of our neighbours. At 11:25, sizes. And tonight, Dr. Adrian Atkinson Blimey will be getting his teeth into Fiona from Hamble Bamblebury, who has invented a tasty twist on the humble biscuit. And that takes us, after the weather and public information
Going in
film,
5,
into our close down.
4,
But first
3,
tonight, It's time to join Megan and the team for the National Nightly
Good
News.
evening. This is the National Nightly News. I'm Megan Wolf. It's the 140th day of war. Our main headlines tonight. Company of Heroes. Skirmishes on land and sea again today as our armed forces tested the mettle of the World Council's illegal blockade. Advance's strategy of multiple small-scale incursions into the disputed zone is certainly keeping the enemy on high alert, unable to work out where or when the next strike will come. Sadly, however, more casualties were reported today, and as the weeks and months of this war make ever more demands on our armed services, those numbers will tragically only continue to rise. Don't starve. Advance's food programme moved from strength to strength today as rationing depots were opened in the last remaining unfed areas of the territory. The rationing depots have been constructed in record time, and the government's agricultural coordination strategy has seen shelves restocked with increasing regularity. However, with a reported rise in mental and physical health issues since the imposition of the blockade, critics have questioned whether those smaller communities which are only now starting to receive help could have been better and quicker served. 7 days to die. The recent decision to allow those with long-term health conditions to access transition centres has today been declared an overwhelming success. Previously available only to those in their final years, the expansion of the service has been met with relief by the many organisations calling for it to be opened up to the wider community. With dwindling medical supplies leaving many of our most vulnerable facing chronic pain, it can come as no surprise that the transition centres have found themselves stretched to capacity. Populous. More than 11% of the population have thus far failed to register for a team membership card, a worrying statistic given that the cards are a legal requirement from midnight tonight.
Ooh. So much for voluntary!
Applications are still open for those who like to run fashionably late. They can expect a few tricky questions from Advance. Street Fighting Man. Spokesman Alan James today announced that Disrupt were responsible for the 2 explosions which rocked the capital's warehouse district last night. Julia Salisbury condemned the attack on what she described as vital medical supplies as pointless and barbaric. Mr. James commented, Disrupt are strong and our numbers are growing. Advance fear us, and they should, because we're holding the line for freedom. And finally tonight. Our mutual friend. Bail was denied in the High Court today for shamed former National Nightly News anchor Jeremy Donaldson. The presenter will be transferred to new lodgings at Penton Ridge Prison while the lengthy preparations for his trial, which is still 18 months away, begin. Since being taken into custody 10 weeks ago in this very studio, little has been
I haven't paid him particularly good luck.
Despite how things ended, we wish him the best, and we'll be sure to bring you all the details of that court case every night.
So he didn't kill himself.
With the war about to enter its 21st punishing week, and people hurting up and down the country, I'll be grilling unpredictable Prime Minister Peter Clement in an exclusive interview from his home in Lancashire. That's coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Why is it so hard to turn the
Half just in time. Oh.
In part 2, I'm a little overexcited to announce I'll be interviewing the one and only Lil C. And later we've got a new feature that's sure to keep you coming back for more. But first tonight, let's check in with Prime Minister Peter Clement, who's checking to his home in Lanfordshire. Good evening, Prime Minister. Have we caught you exercising? Have we caught you exercising?
Have we started?
Yep.
Yes, that's right, Miss Wolf. Just a few minor adjustments. I mean,
Oh,
nothing
these for-
drastic. I haven't joined the gym or anything. As my old man used to say, just because she won't take it up the shit, it doesn't mean you shouldn't try for a quick fiddle up the car park.
Language, Prime Minister. Language, Prime Minister.
What? Quick fiddle? What? What's fiddle? Oh, shit there. It's shitter, isn't it?
Stop saying it.
And can you tell us what brought about this new year?
Last night,
Well, you know the night the blockade
destroyed a
When
farm-side
so many-
facility in the warehouse district of the
Well,
capital.
you know.
You'll no doubt
Well,
hear it
listener
described
artists,
as
I'm sure
terrorism,
you all
but our
remember.
intent was not to
And
provoke
our a
fear,
bit wheezy,
thought.
From all the cigars
No
and
one was
all
killed
that.
in the operation,
And
which
Mrs.
destroyed
C
both the
turns to me
warehouse
after,
and
you know,
all
after
its
The
contents.
signal dropped away.
But what were those
And
contents?
she was in floods of tears.
Some of that disrupt propaganda out. Try not to do that, Alex. We're watching you.
Drugs used to kill our elderly and
So
now
I
are
made
sick
a
as well.
decision. And since that
We
day,
know that this
I have
extermination
stopped
cannot be easily
smoking
stopped.
cigars.
Perhaps it can be slowed,
Except for Christmas.
or if you'll forgive me,
My birthday.
disrupted.
Weddings.
Farmerside are owned by
Steak
Advance.
dinners. That's what I
And
say.
again, isn't
I can't
everything
as useless running backwards,
Advance make
does
glossy
it? Got
TV
anywhere.
adverts, the
And
drugs, the
apparently
transition
I'm going on a
centres,
walking
and the
holiday
law.
this Christmas.
Mhm.
And that
No
should
government
finish me
should
off
have
for
that
bloody
much
good.
power.
Did you make the
The power to
decision to
choose the
holiday
moment
within
of
the
death
country this
belongs
winter
to no
because of
one.
the blockade,
Not
Prime
even you.
Minister?
Well, Mrs.
Freedom to
C
die
is
is
never
the
like travelling at the best
The
of
only
times.
freedom worth fighting for
These
is the
are
freedom to
certainly
live
not the
without
best of
fear.
times. Well, that we
In the
can
way
all
you
agree.
choose.
There's a lot of
More
red
and
tape
more of you
involved in
are
leaving
joining
the
Disrupt
territory
every
at
day.
the moment, as I'm sure
And
you're
with
all
1,000
aware.
tiny acts of resistance, we are stepping closer to the inevitable fall of Advance. Today it is a warehouse, and very soon
Also,
it will be the whole system.
it doesn't seem very advanced to be going abroad when the rest of the country is grounded.
And yet, Julia Salisbury announced today that she'll be visiting Svenland during this year's winter break. Is that really an example of team spirit? Is that really an example of team
What?
spirit?
Did you know about this, Gail? Did you know about this, Gail?
Jeremy Donaldson is to be put on trial. Let's all think about that for a moment. One of the nation's most respected and beloved truth seekers is to be put on trial. And for what? Waving a gun around he clearly had no intention of ever using. That Jeremy Donaldson had a very public breakdown is undeniable, but
I'm demanding crime that my doctor and personal trainer
Jeremy Donaldson had a very public breakdown because he simply couldn't take what Advance were doing anymore. He knew that the national nightly news was being transformed from a bastion of truth into a frivolous chat show. And like a mother watching her child fall under a predator's spell, he couldn't stand by and allow that to happen. He chose to stand up to Advance, and their response will be to destroy him. He will be discredited, shamed, tried and convicted. They will break him as an example to us all. But today, Disruptors named him an officer in absentia. We welcome him to our ranks. We are with you, Jeremy. You do not stand alone.
I used to really like you, Pat. You're a breath of fresh air. But I've been watching you, and you know what? I've been watching you. You get more like him every day. You get more like him every day.
This is getting really interesting.
I will take that as a compliment. Prime Minister, later on this evening, your co-leader Julia Salisbury is going to give a national address from team headquarters. Can you give us a hint of what she's going to say? Can you give us a hint of what she's going to say?
Yes. Well, I imagine that there
Sorry,
will be
you imagine?
usual.
Sorry,
will be.
you imagine?
What I mean is.
You do know about this broadcast, don't you, Prime Minister?
I'm sure I did. But Julia and I have no secrets from each other. We don't memorize each other's bloody diaries either. As my old man used to say, if you
Oh, co-prime minister, everyone.
quick, don't get bogged down in the pubes. What else you got?
Sorry?
Only cards, what else? A little piece of my life children rustling through. Get out, refill my glass. Get out, refill my glass. Come on. Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
What music do you listen to when you work out? What music do you listen to when you work
Is that
out?
an important question?
Gail tells me that I work out to Little C, but I have absolutely no fucking idea who that is. And do you think the C stands for?
It stands for collaborative.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Collaborative, Prime Minister. How's rationing affecting you?
It's hard, but we get by. You just have to learn to get by on the basics. Take comfort in each other. Take comfort in each other. I've got many a fine single malt. And many a fine single malt. I won't for nothing. Except for a decent night's sleep. Except for a decent night's sleep. Of course.
Prime Minister, thank you for joining us. When we come back, it's time for the culture spot with Lil C and a world premiere performance of her new song.
I'm right now to that.
To hear that.
I'm right now to that.
After this. We'll be back after this.
1 minute back, everybody.
Stuff is complete fucking bog water!
When my husband became CEO of Pleasurecore, I wondered what the advantages would be for me. Well, now I'm aboard the SS Fun Ship for a holiday so good I'm being paid to sing about it.
Who's Lil C? Who's Lil C? What uncivilized? I read books.
Same grade E. Oh. That was time when Disrupt's interference got disrupted. Mm-hmm.
First, we'll need applause when the guest enters and before her song. Don't worry, I'll walk you through it when we get there.
I think I get what I have to do for this. Try to go against what they probably want me to do. If I fail because that be worth it.
I've never heard of her before.
Hmm?
She good?
Kids go mad. Due to the ongoing military blockade, some destinations may differ from those featured in this advertisement, as the cruise now mainly takes place around Zimbabwe.
5, 4, 3.
Thanks for coming back. Later, we have an exciting new feature that we just know you're going to love, so stay tuned for that. But first, I'm really excited for our next guest. She rose to prominence as the delightful Susie May in All My Daughter's Children's Name. Before taking the music industry by storm, her debut album smashing the chart records at the age of just 20. Let's give it up and welcome Lil C! May I just say, you look incredible.
Oh, thanks, babe. I'm doing this new regime and it really does work.
What's the regime?
My manager suggested it to me. It basically involves bathing in like cabbage water, then having the leaves sucked out of you while you sleep.
Wow, is that healthy?
Well, look at me, Meg. The leaves are my only nourishment.
Yep, they certainly are. Now, you'll have to forgive me, but I'm somewhat of a super fan, so I'm sorry if I get a bit starstruck.
Oh, bless you. I've never actually heard of you before, so if you do get a little tongue-tied, I can always carry the interview.
So your first album, F My Face Together, it hit shelves this summer and it just exploded. I mean, what's that like for you?
Bonkers, just so weird. I was in all the papers and the magazines. Overnight I went from that like annoying little girl from that show to that like sexy little girl from that show to that like
Wow,
sexy little girl.
that must have been bizarre. Wow.
Not really, it was just like any other morning. You know, get up at 5, go on a 4-mile run, have 3 meetings on my cabbage bath, but then only then was my dad actually talking to me.
The famed country singer, Billy Bob Jean Shorts. I didn't know you'd been estranged.
There's nothing that strange about it, Megan. Okay, yes, he may believe that aliens told him to hate women, but there really isn't anything to prove that he's wrong.
So, this newfound explosion into your popularity. Did that change your life?
Well, I had to start wearing like nice underwear, you know, for the paparazzi. But as the manager says, best to make the most of it before I'm 30.
Is that right? So what's the album about?
So I thought it was about like how pretty and great I am. But actually it's about monetizing youth, I think, or about like promoting an unrealistic standard of beauty or something.
Manager again.
Yeah, he says insecurity is an opportunity.
Do you think he'd be happy with you telling us all this?
Telling you all what? It really doesn't matter what I say here. I'll do my dancing and then this part will all be forgotten about.
Are you sure about that?
Well, yeah, I mean, we're going to see some of those famous dance moves very shortly, because you're going to be performing your new single, aren't you?
Yeah, it's from my album, Put It In My A Together, and it's out. It's in my
It's dropped.
My friend let her 13-year-old son join the Go-Getters. He's occupied now. Busy, even. His room's never been tidier. But he keeps notebooks he won't let her read. And sometimes she catches him staring at her. And last week, she found him searching through her papers. When confronted, he always had a plausible answer, a good answer. But somehow it's too good. like it
Hashtag not
prepared
my
in
clothes.
advance,
Whoa.
or possibly buy them. We want to know what the news will no longer tell us, and when we find out, we will tell you. We will hack into your news broadcasts. We will defend your right to information. We will resist, and we will disrupt.
Down the arse. I think things could have been different, you know, like better. But I don't know. I love doing autographs and having somebody dress me and tell me to swear and having somebody dress me and tell me to swear. Did you always want to do music? Well, ever since I was a little girl, I did. I'd sit in front of the radio, and as soon as my favourite girl group would come on, I pressed record on my cassette, and then my dad would come in and tell me to turn it off and to go back upstairs and start practicing again.
Sorry, is your dad your manager?
Yeah, which can be tough, and sometimes when it gets really hard, he'll say, "Make Crackler proud, and you might just survive childbirth."
Well, you know what? Despite anything, you'll make me proud.
Despite anything, if only your opinion was as valuable as his.
And on that problematic note, you're going to be singing your song for us soon, aren't you? Tell me about it.
So it's called These Babies Gonna Bring You Home, and I actually sent the lyrics in the car on the way up here. You know what? It's actually alright. And don't worry, all my work is team approved.
All right then. Well, you can go and get ready for that. We'll see you in a little bit. We'll see you in a little bit. It was a very specific type of pleasure to chat to her, and I told
Hey, Joey. Hi, Scarlet Grace. Good to see you again.
can't wait to hear this. Whoa, with an exclusive first performance of her new track, These Babies Gonna Bring You Home. Take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Force's favorite. It's the Force's favorite team. The Queen.
Is this deliberate, Alex?
Yes, it is.
We'll see.
Oh baby, can't you see I'm hungry? There's a place in me that's empty. I want that meat you're packing. Only you can fill that crack in me. I'm under.
Gee, I wonder if this is supposed to be a parody of Britney Spears. How are you doing? That's fine.
See, so come and free me. Ain't no disruption here. Boy, I got no agenda. Just want the team and me. No dirty foreign member. Don't stop no morning drill. There's holes in me that ain't been filled yet. I only scream this loud when you do your country proud. I ain't no Vickers daughter. Come and skirmish on my border.
This is propaganda.
Before I get much older, tie me down and hold me like an enemy soldier. An enemy soldier. So let them try and break our dream. We fight and love and die at two. So what a Peter Clemens boys can come and use me as a toy. I wanna see some action. So come and break my sanctions. I've been this wild and free since Mama burdened me. She was only 53, but gave to save her family. There's no one judging me if I'm the one that's in your fantasy. Don't die alone, these babies gonna bring you home. I ain't no Vickers daughter, come and skirmish on my border. Quick before I get much older, tie me down and hold me like an enemy soldier.
That was good.
An enemy soldier. So what if Peter Clemens boys can come and use me as a toy and flip me over, grab my hair, rip off my clothes and dump them there. I wanna see some action, so come and break my sanctions.
if that doesn't distract you from the world outside, I don't know what will. I'd like to thank Lil Seafold. For doing that. Don't go anywhere. After the break, we'll finally be revealing the new segment of our show that we just know you're going to love. We'll be back right after this.
And we're out.
Hi, it's Neil here with a pre-Christmas crazy Christmas deal. It's post-Christmas, it's pre-Christmas, it's all of the
Can I
Christmas.
just say, thank you so much for letting me do this. It really means a lot to me, you know. To be able to promote myself on such a mainstream platform like the news.
Well, don't worry about it. And you know what? Good luck for the future. Take care of yourself. This industry can be crazy sometimes. Watch out for that father of yours.
Oh, no. I manage myself. It's just, you know, for the public to have that certain...
Oh, right. And Michael? Michael? What about Billy Bob Jeanshaw?
Oh, my dad. He's such a sweetheart. We both had the same agents, you know, like it just made sense. Both of us are in it together. And Michael, I want to see the revenue share for the clothing line and get me a G&T before my meeting with the Louvre guys. They say to your pleasure. I'm going to stop using it.
Jason B.
But you're going to need all 4 sound effects buttons for this next section.
Okay, good.
Try and pick the most appropriate sound effect for the actors' lines. They can't hear your choices, so they'll be assuming you're helping things along and not making them look
Okay, this will be interesting.
Mind you, after the last section, can't help us all. Try and do better.
I'm better than that now. I'll tell you what, just keep adding flowers until it feels like flowers. Got it?
Absolutely, right away. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3.
Thanks for joining us for part 3. We've been teasing you about our new feature all night, and now the wait is finally over. I can reveal that every night on the show we'll be treated to an episode of an informative and hilarious new segment called The Notice Board. It stars some top talent and we're very excited about it. But before we see it, let's have a quick chat with the writer-director and phenomenon, may I say, Jeff Algebra, guys!
Actually, I've dropped the algebra. I go by Jeff DePoon now.
Oh.
How do you like that?
Yeah, very fancy. I suppose you need a new name now that you're a successful artist.
Well, exactly. I'm earning enough to pay taxes now.
Oh.
I'm earning enough to pay taxes now.
Oh, and how does Angela feel about all this? Your wife. Your wife.
God, no. No, she's long gone. No, she was holding me back. I'm with Norm now. We were married last month. We were married last month.
Norm de Plume.
Yeah.
Norm de Plume.
Yeah.
And why did you do this? What was your inspiration?
Oh, well, I received a telephone call offering me 25 grand to write a pro-team sitcom. And I heard my father's voice. Jeff, it said, you listen here, boy. You make hay while the sun shines. You wring every penny you can get out of this. Every penny you can get out of this. So I wheeled him down to the transition centre, got out my typewriter and started backing.
Let's make things a bit more interesting.
And without further ado, let's give it up. For the notice board. Let's give it up. For the notice board.
Ah! Ah! That goes by too quickly.
You have to play a sound effect, Alex.
I know, but it goes too fast. Ah! See?
Alex, if you keep this up, you'll ruin the notice board, and the actors won't be happy.
Good morning, Miss Craven. Good morning.
Oh.
Miss Craven.
Morning, Ray.
Everything all right, Mrs. Craven? Everything all right, Mrs. Craven? As the vicar in closing time.
Oh, Ray, it's those young Ray. They've vandalized my shop again. They've written all sorts of obscene language and crude pictures, and I know it's those damn
I don't know. It could be the vicar. I don't know. At closing it could be the vicar.
I'm just worried they won't ever become productive members of the community. What if they never see the error of their ways and end up as social outcasts, such as shoplifters or bong rats?
Don't worry, Mrs. Craven. This is a very supportive community. This is a very supportive community. In time, and I'm sure they will fit into this society, like this key, into this lock. See? Works like a charm.
What a lovely way to put it, Ray. And just like that, we can unlock their future.
Yes. Wow. Look at all the letters in my collection today.
Oh, I think that one's addressed to me.
What? This one? What? This one? So you're right. Oh, so you're right.
One moment. I do apologize, but something's come up. Bear with me just a little moment longer. I'll get back as usual. Once again, I apologize for that interruption. Just something important that couldn't wait. Anyway, back to the game.
Here it is. Here it is. It's a letter from my granddaughter, Brenda. She says she got an A on her maths exam. She got an A on her maths exam been helping her. She was always a team player. Was our Brenda.
What's up, losers? What's up, losers?
Oh! No! It's Brad! He's the coolest guy in the village.
That's right. I just got here. That's right. On my motorbike. I just got here. On my motorbike.
Clear off, Brad! We don't want any of your ilk. We don't want around here.
What?
Around
Radudes?
here. No. Ruffians! No! Have you come to tag the notice board with your gang signs?
No way! I've actually come to pin my resume on that notice board. I'm looking to do some tutoring after school. I'm looking to do some tutoring.
What did you say? What? Tutoring?
That's right.
Tutoring?
That's right. Would you mind, Ray? Would you mind, Ray?
Not at all. Not at all.
That goes by too quickly.
So you, a young person, have been spending your time helping others and not just urinating on churches or having glue?
Hey, I haven't huffed glue for months. I haven't huffed glue for months.
You know what? We misjudged you based on how young and based on how you are. And not on your actions.
No doy.
So it wasn't you who vandalized my shop last night or called me a rancid old crone from the rancid chopper?
No way. It can't have been me. I was too busy helping my friend Brenda. I was too busy with her maths homework.
I thought for a minute there that you said Brenda.
I did, you daft old sow. I did,
you
daft
hear
old sow.
that, Ray?
Oh, yes, what a wonderful surprise. I now respect you as a man.
Put her there, Ray.
As a man.
Put her there, Ray. Oh, what the heck? Oh, give us
Whoa!
the heck.
What the? What the? Blackout. Oh.
Sorry to interrupt the first groundbreaking episode of the notice board, but we're receiving some breaking news. I'm being told We're picking up reports from across the continent of what appear to be what appear to be nuclear explosions in four major foreign cities. Initial estimates put the death toll into the millions. I'm being told that we're experiencing some power fluctuations as a result. So apologies to any interruption. To the broadcast for your
And now I am told that we are going live to team headquarters for an emergency broadcast from Prime Minister Julius Salisbury at any moment. Yes, let's go to that now. Yes, let's
Good
go
evening,
to that now.
citizens and leaders of the world. Minutes ago, operatives working for Advance detonated nuclear explosives simultaneously in four major cities across the continent. We have similar devices in 58 other urban centres. And will not hesitate to detonate them.
We are hearing stories of power fluctuations and what could be minor earthquakes throughout the continent. Stand by. We've lost contact with our benefactors in Urkistan and Konoslava. All our equipment seems to be resetting. Can we get this confirmed? Can we get this verified? I need this verified. I don't know if you can hear me. I don't know if you are receiving this, but if you are, then you have to know. You have to know what's being done right now to our neighbours. This is unprecedented. Our government has committed multiple acts of mass destruction in our name. Nor do I care how you voted. You didn't vote for this. None of us did. This can't be. We are waiting further news and what if they respond?
We will expect your complete acceptance of our terms by midnight tonight. Thank you.
Okay, so there you have it. Okay,
Advance making a brave move that looks likely to end the war. In this, it's 20th.
In this, it's 20th. There's a lot to take in here. And I know you, like me, will be wondering if this is too much. If we've gone too far. But I'm thinking of our sick and ill, denied their medicines, children with no food on their plates, and the body bags returning from the front line. And I ask myself if, without some big bold gesture, it would ever stop. And I do not think it would. We elected Advance to make this country better for us all, and it's working. And then the rest of the world looked at us and they said, "This cannot be seen to succeed." And they brought their warships. And they brought their tanks and their planes just to make sure that we were instead seen to suffer. To make sure no one anywhere would ever attempt this again. To my mind, our...
Oh, my feet went down. Thanks, follow. Cherry Wolf. Good to see you here.
Government have taken the only path available to them. A difficult decision for their hearts to bear, but one that ultimately we can respect, because it is designed to keep us safe. And while this is unquestionably a dark night, it may indeed presage the dawn of a new future. My name's Megan Wolf. Let's make tomorrow better.
And we're out.
Interesting.
Do you ever get the feeling that we're making history?
Hi, I'm Sophia Remington, and it takes more than an all-night yacht party to stop me from doing my job. Time to...
Forecast grade C. For info, notes, language unsuitable for children. Entrance free show, huh? Thing for air, instructed, in the broadcast. Receive your full wages. influence on France has gone down. Wait, no, that's not about that. Very good. Sorry for late fall and quick disappearance. I just saw my notes and I turned favorite full stream. Kept on playing the game. Right, thanks! And thanks for popping in. Anyway. Very interesting now. Continue. How the public reaction to your headlines will affect what happens in the world. Yes, that's what I hope for. Day 3. Poor note response. The rest of your shift passes a blur. With the same words going round your head. Copters work for advance. Detonated nuclear explosives. Shift estimates. Defcon. Really just happened. You pull into the driveway. No memory of the journey home. Light in the front booms on. Clearly someone else is still awake. They're clearly lost. Just touch. Breaking them out, that's no good. They attempt to smile. Associated didn't come in. I was thinking about so many people I can't find. I know it's terrible. Nothing. Oh, what? Millions is never the answer. Exactly. No racist thing in the world. No. It's that simple. So we're at war. An academic exodus. It's seemingly ordinary morning. As you get into work, you find a small crowd gathering in the bakery. When you going to grab your first cup of tea of the day, can't help but overhear some chat. Didn't hear? Another one. What? I think 100%. Sorry, what's going on? Now a professor went missing from Queen's University. Oh, no. Oh. It's clearly disrupt talking to people speaking out against them. I heard even Barts are struggling to prevent further. What's that going on? Postman clears his voice. As I've told before, I don't want to hear about these so-called disappearances. Come on now, people. Advance have been very clear that they're nothing to worry about, which means they're not our problem, unless they start passing captures as... Look, I don't think anyone here has anything to worry about. Let's get back to work. I know you have a habit of doing what you want, but things are different now. Advance runs shows. They've made use of their fin clear, so now I'm doing the same. Everyone's official position is that government has things hand, nothing more, nothing less. I trust I won't be hearing about this again. Seems barefoot. Public ownership is now in full swing. Korea in the making. Thumb your fingers on the steering wheel impatiently as you wait for China again. The creator is enjoying the equation headphone toaster, but he's really staying behind it. So, grin on his face. Can't help but smile, but guess what? What? So the cohesion is starting to zero. I see. And what exactly do these community cohesion managers do? Well, basically they're the new eyes and team between regular people and CEOs, and the better department. That'll be us. People come to us with concerns and we'll decide things. So you're gonna be helping people report on their friends and neighbors? Well, yeah, I guess, but only bad people. It's about helping the community. Like all the permanent terms. I just worry about them having that much power to turn people against each other. Doesn't sound like that Advance are trying to... Don't worry, I'll make sure everyone gets support. spark to light the flames. Oh! Whoa. I've come downstairs to grab breakfast. The peace and quiet tells you the rest of the family must still be asleep. You decide to eat in the living room and watch some TV while you can. Someone else monopolizes. This breaking news report coming in from across the countries that large drapes of palm went up in flames last night as part of what authorities are calling a heinous and well-planned activity by food-nosed shops. In addition to food stores with government stores have considerable put a strain on universal menus and quite a number of CROs and civic buildings. Okay, I'm here if anyone else got hurt. Unfortunately, it appears that the CCOs were ill prepared for an event like this, and shops seem much more effective as well as organizing fashion. But most of the target locations affected will empty people in it. Huge shop members were captured during conflict, but the vast majority seem to have very captured far. Or as the story has got. Anything else going on? I hope so. We'll have to see. The straps methods are rather questionable. Anyway. Alright, another broadcast segment. The uprising. Ooh. A year and a half since Liberation Night.
Alex?
Yes?
Are you receiving? Calling.
Yes.
Come in. This is Alan James. The revolution starts tonight, Alex, and we need your help. Throughout this broadcast, we're going to ask you to do things that will directly help with this mass protest.
Hey!
I'll be talking to you regularly tonight, and I'll also be hacking you when I can.
Okay.
Please help get our message out. We're on the verge, Alex. You've always been fair and balanced in your approach to us. With your help, we can tip the balance in our favor. If you play our tape at the second break, that's when we think it will have the most impact. It's on your right.
Yes, I can really sway the public's opinion now.
So what?
How's it doing?
How should I know?
What, you haven't heard from him?
He's a wanted criminal, Colin.
So's my nan, but she never misses her birthday.
Your grandmother's on the run, Colin.
Yeah.
Wait.
Armed robbery, resisting arrest, double homicide of the same bloke. She's right laugh.
I hope he's alright, though.
No, he's got this far, and your brother was fine.
Going in 10 seconds, everybody.
Wonder what they're doing.
Annoying him, probably.
Not probably, definitely. Going in 5, 4, 3.
That's not necessarily the order.
Good evening. This is the
I'll play it when they
National
tell me
News
to.
Broadcasting across the territories. My name is Megan Wolf. Our top stories tonight. Future legend.
It's been 40 days since Disrupt conducted multiple attacks across the territories. During the coordinated action, subsequently dubbed the Night of Fire, emergency services were kept busy at the agricultural centres, while a series of covert attacks were carried out freeing political prisoners, including former newsman Jeremy Donaldson. Nothing's been heard from the missing journalist since the violent Disrupt attack on his convoy 6 weeks ago. Donaldson was on his way back to Betterment after his notorious court appearance. All of us here at Channel 1 hope that wherever he is now, Food, glorious food. With the last of the menu centres opening in territories 5, 8 and 14 today, Advance confirmed that the programme is now in full operation, providing free food for every citizen of the new future. What started as rationing during the 20-week war has blossomed into a social contract that is the envy of the unawakened world. Jack Tractorpants, spokesman for the menu centres, said today that while they can guarantee the contents of every box is nutritious, the actual quality of the meals you cook depends on whether you have a touch of Chef Jordan Rankley or the culinary skills of a professional footballer. If I were a rich man, problems in territories 11, 17 and 22 today as striking bosses attempted to undermine their new economies. With seemingly no awareness of irony, the former CEOs and MDs have come together to form the Wealth Creators Union, with demands including a return to 150% bonuses, private jets, and mandatory grovelling zones. Advance have been quick to respond, saying if they would rather quit their cushy jobs to become nurses or teachers, they'll earn significantly more than they used to pay their own workforce. Thus far, no one has taken up the challenge. Some fun now, signs of ever more resistance to Advance's radical policies today, as popular resistance movement Disrupt extended their reach further across the territories. The organisation's emblem appeared in every major city across the territories last night in a well-coordinated publicity stunt, which has seen them dominate the headlines. Asked about the impressive display earlier today, Disrupt spokesperson Alan James
It wouldn't look good to see him vandalising a panda.
Poor choice of words given recent history. And final headlines tonight for 3 stories we've been following closely for the last 2.5 years. Foreign Soil, a glimpse today of failed CEO Sophia Remington, who, facing serious criminal charges centred around the details of her pet project, spent the last year in refuge at the Malvalian Embassy here in the capital. With no end in sight to her self-imposed isolation, the board of Remington's Fist removed her as CEO in absentia this morning by a unanimous vote. Sophia was heard to yell something obscene in Malvalian at the assembled journalists before slinking back in silence. We didn't catch all of it, but it was something about our mother and a ghost. The Miracle of Earth. Wonderful news from the imprisoned intellectuals of Dante's Taint.
Those
They
are
announced
saint.
the world's first subterranean baby was born yesterday. Proud parents Wong and Sforsborg and Horgensborg were all smiles as they showed off little Dante. Although authorities admit there is now no way to bring them home, the team say they're happy with their new underground residence. They said, "There's always room for a little one in the taint." Clean sheet. After the cheeky wedding that had the whole territory talking, everyone's favourite nudists,
Who's a saint?
and Tiffany Lamore have launched an informative guide to lovemaking called The Wonder of Mating. The Edurotic Handbook is the newest product in their body positivity range that includes a graphic novel about foreplay called Minute to Minute, and their #1 single, Peace Anthem for Jilted Butt Plugs. All that, plus we'll be taking a trip to Dangley Parks for the notice board, as well as getting a sneak peek at the hottest ticket in town. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
People of the territories, today is the day we take back control. Soon it will be time for you to help us again. Come out of your houses, block the traffic, bring the capital to a standstill. I've met so many of you in my travels up and down Territory 1. You always ask the same question. How can I help? Well, this is how. And as for when, you'll know. Keep watching.
But first, 500 days after the
What
loss
the?
of a prime leader and a great
What the?
man, the start of tonight's program is
Oh,
about
interference.
remembering and celebrating the life
Didn't realize.
of Peter Clement. Patrick Bannon is live from Parliament Park, where
Woo!
Julius
That's a
Salisbury
close
will
one.
be breaking ground on what will soon be a memorial garden in Peter's honour.
Too much longer listening to that old bitch lying through her teeth about missing that poor bastard.
Patrick,
I don't know what I'm going to do.
we're live.
Because I'm not being funny. Things were better with Peter, weren't they? They
Patrick?
were, and I don't mind saying it. They were. Because he held her back. But now there's no stopping
Hello,
her.
Patrick, we're
Of
live.
course, can't say that, can I, Francis?
Hello, Patrick,
No,
we're
no,
live.
no, not with public ownership. No, with public ownership, you can't say anything these days.
Public ownership, you can't say anything
She's lost it, mate. She's completely off the rocker. She's lost it, mate. She's completely off the rocker. I heard from an aide. Hello, Megan, you join me here live from the what? Hello, Megan, you join me here live from the what? Oh.
Lost some signal there for a moment. Well, we will be going live to that groundbreaking ceremony just as soon as
Awkward.
Patrick back. Meanwhile, let me just say, I think the memorial gardens are going to be gorgeous. I've had a sneak peek at the designs, and Alana Marsh has done a fabulous job. Oh, okay, all right. It seems like we have got the signal back. We can now go live to Patrick Bannon in Parliament Park.
Thank you, Megan. Thank you. I'm Megan. Patrick Bannon. And we are indeed live.
Mhm.
Here. Apologies for the technical difficulties there. But any moment now, Julius Salisbury will step out on stage behind me.
Alex, Bozeman here. The boys in editing have just informed me that the eulogy footage isn't fully cut together yet. You're going to have to do it on the fly. For goodness sake, make sure you make it look good.
Slowly gathering since this afternoon.
Listen, Alan, you can undermine them here and help us win hearts and minds.
Alright.
Make him look bad, Alex. Really bad.
Okay.
And it seems like the ceremony is getting underway. Here is Prime Minister Julius Salisbury, the picture of elegance to begin.
Alright. I'll go with distrust.
Good evening, fellow teammates and friends. 500 days ago, all of our lives changed irrevocably. Still reeling from the triumphs and tribulations of Liberation Night, another great loss befell the people of these newly united territories. The loss of a leader, a statesman, a dear friend, and a hero. Peter Gordon Clement.
Peter's death at the age of just 62, of course, announced by the team on the 24th of December, just 6 weeks after Liberation Night.
Born to a working-class family on a housing estate in Rotherham, Peter first trained as a carpenter before getting his start on television. First moving and building scenery, and then developing into the personality that we all knew and loved so much.
Just the Job first hit our screens over 25 years ago, running for 11 series, winning multiple awards, and charming audiences up and down the country.
Peter taught us, all of us, not to be content with the way things are, not to accept inequities, no matter how small. But he also taught us what it took to fight them. Courage, integrity, empathy, and hard bloody graft.
Across a career spanning 3 decades, Peter Clement was known for shows including Wake Up, It's Saturday, and much later, late night chat show PT, which drew millions of viewers.
Peter was by no means a saint. Trust me, he once told me he had more regrets than he'd had stolen dinners. He always did have a knack for a turn of phrase. But it speaks to the strength of his character that he chose to share with us his mistakes alongside his achievements, his faults as well as his talents. Peter had the heart to give it all he had for the people of these united territories.
Famous for his potty mouth, it's estimated conservatively that Peter Clement uttered over 1.5 million swear words during his career, though some sources put this figure well in excess of 2 million F-bombs alone.
Gripped by illness, as he was in
Not
the
looking
months
good, are
leading
you?
up to Liberation Night,
Whoa! You just punched something out there.
He wasn't the man we loved, but his eyes still twinkled with that familiar joy for life, that spark of wit and wisdom of a life lived for others.
Prime Minister Clement, of course, died from apparent liver failure after suffering from the long-term effects of alcohol abuse.
first met Peter
Mhm.
nearly 20 years ago. Moment for us both to give a speech. Not unlike this one, actually. Only I'd spilt coffee all down myself. I was young, nervous, desperate to be liked, and then from behind me I heard, "Christ, Pet, you've either pissed your keks or sprung a leak, but either way you got a problem." And before I could even say a word, he stripped off his dry trousers and insisted I took them. That was the sort of man that Peter Clement was. Kind, compassionate, sensitive,
An alcoholic.
a brilliant thinker, a natural leader, but mostly a good man.
Right, how's this?
This glorious, this hour so beautiful and new, this shining beacon.
Maybe you could edit more in our favour next time.
Hmm?
Things are about to get started. We have another chance
That-
to control the impression the
Didn't like
public
that?
gets. You'll know when, Alex.
The future he forged, the boundaries he pushed, To me, he'll always be the man in his pants, cheering on a stranger at the back of the conference. It is my great honour to give to you the Peter Clement Memorial Garden. Shall we see if we can get a countdown going? Everyone with me? 10, 9, 8, 7.
Now, Alex, control the message.
I'm not leaving, I can't!
Oi!
I'm not leaving, come with me! Don't panic! Help us here, look. We can help. We need a medic here!
Stop resisting then. Stop resisting and we'll let you up.
Not resisting!
What are you doing?
Not resisting!
Turn the camera off. National Night News. We have the right to be here. I said turn the fucking camera off. I said turn the...
Look at me.
Oh, I can't hear you. I can't hear anything. I can't hear anything. Here you are from the National Nightly News.
Whether you can consider this payback. Clear.
How's this?
Julia Salisbury! You were guilty of the murder of more than 10 million people! Justice demands a response!
Haven't you done enough? Haven't you done enough? Look around you!
Fucking time.
Your precious freedom looks like it! Oh, no, mine looks like it!
Take to the streets. The time has come. Stop violence. Break windows. Draw them out. They can't stop us all. Resist. Disgusting.
Lower your weapons!
Oh.
Lower your weapons!
We can come on! We can come on!
Let's see.
Shut that off. I said turn it off. Shut that off. I said turn it off.
Shocking scenes.
Is this not enough? You've just seen them execute unarmed civilians. People like you and me. So why are you watching this? Why are you not in the streets with us tonight? What will it take for you to get up and be a part of this? March on team headquarters. Storm the building. Demand elections. Demand answers. Be what you were born to be. The once and future free.
That means by now. Don't go away. We'll be back after this.
That didn't go so well, Alex. But we can turn it around in the next segment.
This is becoming a weekly event.
My name is Katie Brightman. It's different tonight. This is the
I'm an
big
economist and commentator.
So there's a revolution
You've
happening
probably seen
outside
me on
and
the
we're off to
news
bang
talking
your
about
fucking
advance.
hearts.
That's
And how
journalism.
progressive
Okay.
their policies
We
are.
get set for the next sequence.
Well, I was wrong. And I'm here tonight to say
See.
I'm sorry. And to beg for your forgiveness.
So you vote for Vance.
My
Change your
parents
mind.
are not rich. My mother was a nurse and my father worked in a factory. I was the first member of my family to go to university. But I always...
That sure to put things in your favor.
I always envied my friends who had so much more. Over the years, my jealousy grew. So when Advance came to power, I didn't think about the damage they would do. I acted selfishly. I was glad to see the rich punished. I didn't see how backwards Advance were. I didn't understand that rather than tearing down the wealth creators, we should have been helping everyone else to take a seat at their table. Under Advance, the country is poorer. It is poorer in ambition. It is poorer in aspiration. We are infantilized by Advance's naive policies. Policies born from absurd...
Alex, during this next section, a cameraman working in the newsroom who's one of us is going to get a coded location out. We don't know yet which camera he's on, but if we find out, I'll let you know. Just keep your eyes out for the fist and try and keep it on the air for at least 5 seconds.
All right.
Our operatives will do the rest.
Our only hope.
This is your new makeup artist,
The
Craig.
only
No.
hope.
What?
No. Now
No what?
10 seconds, everybody.
With Disrupt.
Sorry, Craig. It's a no. Okay, we are going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News with me, Megan Wolf.
I'll keep an eye out
Shortly,
for
we'll
that.
be heading on over to the final episode of what has quickly become a hugely successful feature, The Notice Board. But before we do, let's chat with Philippa Radin. Tell me, why do you think the public love the Notice Board so much?
It's real. There, I said it. It connects with people. You know, people
No
look
fist
at
yet.
us and they say those are real people struggling with real problems.
That's a really interesting point.
Yeah, I mean, I was saying to my PA secretary as I got out the limo, I was saying,
Yeah.
it's good for people to see normal, authentic people like them on TV.
People like you.
Yeah, precisely.
People like you.
Unfortunately, then I was interrupted by some dreadful wretch who wanted an autograph, but a swift kicking from security soon put him back in line.
Yes, well, I think it's really good that our screens are filled with such relatable stories. So, the Notice Board is coming to an end after a sensational time at the top. What do you think has made this show so successful?
It's a combination of so many things. My hard work, my talent, my look.
Wow, you really have a lot to thank you for.
Hey.
You really have a lot to thank you.
You're welcome. Hey.
We've just heard our man's on camera 4.
I have a real sense of responsibility.
Get back to the interview, Alex.
I've been entrusted with something precious, and that I should use that platform for good.
That's really important. That we should use this platform to do good in the world. I agree.
That's exactly it. So I've decided to help as many.
Excellent work, Alex.
Nice.
That's the location shared.
Okay,
Still
good.
need to give them the go.
Better access to education, or reducing child poverty.
By adopting as many as I can get my hands on.
Oh, okay. How many children have you adopted?
We're well into the double figures now, Megan.
Whoa, that's
in the late
excessive, don't you think?
Goodness, that is a lot of children.
Yeah, once we finish putting them into the guest room, I'll have to put a food
What?
one in the laundry cupboard.
You really are some sort of hero.
Hey,
That doesn't sound like
privileged life. What can I
pleasant
say?
living.
Any child I can take on is a child rescued from suffering.
Poor children. Were their lives really that bad before?
Oh, they're Northern's, I presume so. Oh, they're Northern's, I presume so. Yeah, it's shocking to think actually that only 1 in 10,000 children have a celebrity parent.
That's not. A celebrity parent isn't all that important.
I'd never thought of it that way before.
And I'm doing everything I can to fix those numbers.
What do you think it is about your life that's so desirable?
Well, it's mainly shame and panic interspersed with expensive bottled water. So actually, if anyone wants to, I'd happily trade.
That I can relate to. Right, you better go off and get ready. That was Philippa Radin sharing some thoughts about her lifestyle. I think it's really important to stay grounded and keep everything in perspective. Clearly, not everyone else agrees, but that's enough from me. Let's go now over to Dangly Parts for the final ever episode of the Notice Board.
What a day! First the tea morning, and now to post this notice. I don't know how I managed to cope with it all. Oh wait, perhaps I do. Oh! By St. Barnabas, what on earth is all this?
Freeze, dirtbag! Freeze,
Oh,
dirtbag!
Laura, it's you. I thought for a moment you were a knife-wielding mugger or stabber.
No, I'm afraid not. It's just me, a community cohesion officer, responsible for keeping crime at record lows.
Of course, keep forgetting that thanks to you and your colleagues, violence on our streets is a thing of the past.
What's all this, Vicar?
I know,
this, Vicar?
it's a disgrace. Somebody
It's time for the go code. Give us 3 boos in a row, Alex. That will start the pincer movement. We might just pull this off. Push forwards! 3 boos, Alex.
Careful, Vicar. It looks heavy. Careful, Vicar.
Ha!
It looks
They
heavy.
don't call me the Right Reverend. They don't
Ripped
call me the right for no reason. Ripped for no reason.
Yes.
Okay.
It's no good.
It looks like all those crucifix classes were a waste of time.
Perhaps you, a young CCO, would be able to use.
Try and get the next one.
What? Oh, I thought that meant I'd done all 3. Come on,
Looks
get
like
off it.
all those lifting classes were a waste of time.
It's too heavy, even for me, a strong and capable
Let's hope that's enough. At least you tried, Alex.
strong enough to lift this.
Did someone call for the best firefighter in town? Firefighter in town? Hi!
Well done, Captain Evans. You're so much stronger than us.
Especially me, the weak old man.
It's the least I could do for my community. For my community.
No luck catching the little devil then?
Unfortunately not. The ferret struck again last night.
Mhm.
When Ray opened the post office this morning, he found that every single stamp had been pre-licked.
God! Some people have no decency.
Sadly,
have no decency.
if we don't catch him before tomorrow, we may have to cancel the village fete.
Don't worry. We won't let that happen. Don't worry. Will we, Vicar?
No.
Will we, Vicar?
Laura, tell me, why do they call him the ferret? Why do they call
Some
him
say it's because of his sneaky nature.
But really, it's because whenever he strikes,
He always leaves behind the foul stench of urine.
Never fear, officer. We'll catch this pissy nuisance and save the village fate. Or my name's not Captain Danger Evans. Danger Evans. The community cohesion team are doing their best, but they simply don't have the smarts to solve this mystery. But I know someone who does. Someone who's about to blow this thing wide open. Me! Blackout! Blackout!
It's the morning of the village fete. It's the morning of the actual convention.
I sure hope everything goes to plan.
Oh, look! There's Mrs. Craven setting up her cake stall.
And look, there's the motorcycle display team setting up for a show that will be far too expensive for live television.
I'm going to set up the coconut shy. What are you doing, Vicar?
First, I'm running the tombola. Then, I'll be selling forgiveness for money.
Judging the jams?
I couldn't possibly.
What?
Oh, that sounded like Mrs. Craven. Looks like someone sucked all the jam out of her donut.
Damn ferret has struck again!
Whatever are we to do?
Although I'm very competent.
Shakespearean acting.
How to solve this case?
I guess we'll just have to cancel the fate.
Hold it right there. Ferret right there.
fire extinguishers again?
Not you! The vicar!
I don't know what you're talking about.
Admit it. You wanted the village faith cancelled so you could have the day off, didn't you?
I already have to work Sundays. I shouldn't have to work 2 days a week. I shouldn't have to work 2 days a week.
But how did you know?
Well, my first clue was the smell.
Yes, I do smell of urine.
Next, I noticed that the vicar's tongue was particularly dry, almost as if he'd been licking thousands and thousands of stamps.
Or perhaps eating Mrs. Craven's baking.
Which brings me on to my third clue. The vicar said that he had no more room. No more room.
Almost as if he'd had his fill.
Precisely.
But you managed to figure it all out from that?
Well, I also, found this at the scene.
Mhm.
Found this.
That's pretty damning evidence.
No!
Get him out of here, officer! Get him out of here, officer!
You did it, Captain. You could say you ferreted him out.
Hey, come on. Let's go and have a party in my massive garden. Let's go and have a party. I am doing well.
Thanks to you. We're all doing well.
Hey.
That was it. The final ever episode of the Notice Board.
And good
what a
riddance.
way to end it. Thank you as always to Jeff, Philippa and Tommy. After the break, we'll be both dancing and learning. So don't change that channel. We'll be right back.
That's the ads. Well done, everybody.
Wow! What a brilliant run!
This was the break we were hoping you'd play our tape.
Oops.
It would have had the most impact here, but we know you played it earlier, and we appreciate the effort.
You should have told me that earlier.
Birth certificate, a lock of hair, and a cassette tape of yourself speaking correctly, and you too can join the privileged.
One last push, Alex. We're closing in. One of the guests in the last section is working with us. You'll be asked to censor on our behalf. If you do it right, the final orders will be given. You'll get 3 chances. Get at least 2 of them right, and we're going to win this thing. It's
all right.
happening, Alex. Tonight we take it back.
There's overconfidence in your abilities and a bottle of red wine flavoured diazepam. The joy of privilege gives you everything you need
That's
for
my shade,
an
is it?
start in life.
Yeah, this
Use
is
it
my
to land
shade.
a job, avoid prison, and get favourable health outcomes. Have your secretary's assistant call the housekeeper or have the maid send the boy. You really can't afford to wait. Even though
Sorry about
you
that,
really
Sarah.
can afford
Nothing
to
you
wait.
can tell. That's all. Like,
The joy of
said no one's died. That's all I can say.
10 seconds.
Pleasure Corps is no longer a corporation, but a large series of small legal entities.
She
with
is
all of the
in
assets of the
tears.
threshold.
Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Later in this segment, we're hoping to be able to go back to Patrick Bannon at the scene of tonight's shocking disrupt attack. But first, I'm delighted to be joined by the cast of the smash hit musical everyone is talking about. I'll be speaking with the cast in a moment, but first, let's take a look at them in action. Please give a warm National Nightly welcome to the Novaries.
Hello? Doctor? Yes, I see. Thank you for letting me know. I have a decent life. I'm a happy, loving wife. And my job is well paid and fulfilling. I have a husband, John. He's due home soon, won't be long. And I have to tell him something that is absolutely chilling. We share coffee in the morning, and we make love every day. We take time alone together to talk and laugh and play. We prioritize our needs. We do charitable deeds. But the flowers of a happy life are now beset by weeds.
I'm home.
Oh, darling John. Oh, dearest John. There's something very wrong. I've just had a conversation with our doctor, David Wong, so please be seated. This news will make you feel defeated. The scans revealed a lump.
You poor unlucky chump.
Is it cancer? Worse, oh, John. We're having a baby.
How can
this be? Oh, woe is me. Why has this happened to me? I always wear 2 condoms for the maximum of safety in our...
That's not how it works.
tiny flat. We built a peaceful habitat. Now our lives are fucked. We're having a baby. Now you can't have any wine at Foot Club.
And there won't be any time for foot rubs.
Now your hair will stink of weed.
And you'll start to disagree. And forget about that holiday in territory 3. No more waking up at 10:30. In fact, you're never gonna dare to good night sleep again.
No more snap decisions to go on to a club. You'll be lucky if you even make it out to the pub. Can't we be more like our gay and lesbian chums?
The only who they have to deal with comes from personal bums.
Now when I take a sick day at home,
The parasite won't leave you alone.
we're our top priority. I look after you, and you look after me. Ain't no trouble and strife. We got a childless life. No one wails and no one boils. No one draws things on the walls. A happy husband, a wonderful wife. We got a childless life.
Having a baby.
Hey, when do I have to censor to send out a message?
Changing nappies daily. We're having a baby. No more weekends by the coast. Now your kid is uppermost. It's more than a passing craze to have a child instead.
We're having a baby.
Food and drink thrown everywhere. Death trap toys at the top of the stairs. Every parent prays to have a child in a baby.
Can we get on this?
No more spies and no more. We're having a baby. 18 years old, somebody. Time for a whole new phase. We're having a baby. One more thing before the show begins. Have you considered that you might be having twins?
Ooh. Oh, triplets! More!
Amazing. The Nova is there, treating us to their opening
Okay.
number from Energy for a Childless Life, which is currently the hottest ticket in the capital theatre district. We'll be touring the territories later this year.
Come on, you guys.
Come on down, let's go. Don't be shy. Hello. Hi, Megan. It's an honour to be here. Oh, really? Are you fans of the show? Used to be. Well, listen, let's get stuck in. Your amazing musical. Now, I mean, not only do you perform this show every single night,
With matinees on Wednesday and Saturday.
right, but you're also the show's creators, am I right?
Well, everyone contributed their ideas, and then some of us went away and did the actual work on the script. But no, it's very much a team effort.
Oh, that's fantastic. How rude of me. I've not introduced any of you. I'll be the one being replaced next. Let's go down the line, shall we?
Hi, I'm Jack. Hi,
Jim
I'm
Blunt.
Jack.
Pleasure to be here.
Jennifer Borum Woodley.
Hello, I'm John. John Sapley.
Hmm.
Used to be in the business professionally.
My
Nice.
name's Jill, with a J.
And I'm Janet,
Oh,
the youngest.
alternative would be Jill with a G.
And you were all friends previously. I mean, what a coincidence, right? I mean, what a coincidence, right? With your names beginning with a J. With your names beginning with a J.
Oh my goodness, guys! My name's all beginning with J.
How have we never noticed that?
Because you haven't
serious?
checked them out 1,000 times?
You knew? Why didn't you say anything?
I thought we all knew. bloody obvious, isn't it? I just thought we were doing a funny thing where we never mentioned it. And I believe as well as being friends, but also couples. In real life as well as in the show.
Well, not exactly.
I'm not married
okay.
to him. I'm with Janet.
And I'm with John, you lucky bean.
Jim and I are married.
4 fabulous years.
Well, that must make for some confusion in the rehearsal room.
Well, you should have seen the first draft. Jen decided that Jack would play Jim, I would play Jack, Jen, Janet, Jill.
Yeah, that would be confusing.
Jen.
What about John?
Well, my character was originally just called Man One.
It was allegorical.
It was very confusing.
Not for a professional.
After much toing and froing,
And gnashing and wailing.
And gin and tonic.
We decided that we'd just use our own names, which is less truthful.
We're also less likely to go into the wrong dressing room.
Oh God, yeah, that would be very embarrassing, wouldn't it?
Of course, when I first wrote it, we were only meant to run for a few nights at the Nimble Village Hall, but when I registered it with the
Hey, when do I get your message?
high up, and before you could say overnight sensation, we were transferring to the capital. It's all been a bit of a roller coaster, really. I'm only 19. I'm the youngest.
You really don't have to repeat that. You really don't.
I had to give up my job as a mortuary technician.
Yes, we all had to move to the capital.
I love that job.
It's been a very turbulent time.
So peaceful, no singing. So peaceful, no singing.
This piece
isn't.
Stand by, Alex. Sense
Right.
the orange.
Okay.
And why you shouldn't have them.
In a way, I guess it is political, with a small p.
What?
After all, we are a solid unit, and eagle-eyed audience members will see we nod our heads to advance on stage throughout, and we target the messaging at women aged 22, well, about 35. As they're the most likely to be affected by this terrible problem. Terrible problem.
Having children.
Terrible problem.
You understand, Megan.
You clearly
Okay.
understand, Megan.
This isn't about me.
Of course, we see that there are advantages to a family unit, but eagle-eyed couples watch as the little parasites advance on their lives, and there's no time to play the guitar, get through a book, or watch a movie. They're exhausted, passed out on the couch by 20 to 9, for God's sake.
You're very chatty tonight, dear.
Usually I'm the chatty one.
Oh, I was on the wrong.
We know.
Concentrating too much on censoring.
Badge of honour, Janet.
I thought he'd say I have to censor a specific word. Right.
Got you back.
So, John, could you just tell us what is the play about? What happens in it? The play about? Go ahead.
It's a tragedy, obviously. Jennifer, myself, and John have their child, and then the story charts the downfall of their hopes and dreams. The downfall of their
And there's lots of singing.
I'm dancing.
And there's lots of singing. A lot.
I'm dancing.
My character works at a menu centre for a distribution unit. Eagle-eyed, she sees her friend's rapid advance to a pit of despair. Becoming a target for children's TV advertising at the age of 22, she decides to take drastic action. I can't really say more though. I probably said too much already.
Let's not spoil the second act for anyone who might. Let's not spoil the second act for
Which
anyone who
should
might.
be all of you.
Is it?
For too long, we've been told that a life without children is somehow incomplete. That children are a blessing. That children are I've done the research and they're not. Besides, there's already loads of bastards running around all over the place.
We just want people to have the option of a happy child-free life without
Mhm.
stigma. You know, when I was 14, before I had come out,
Was I really sending a message or?
I had an experience with a girl called Julia J. Experiment, I guess, you know, a chance to dip my toes into the dip my toes into the
Tonight, I really hope you keep them dancing in the aisles for many performances to come. The no And I am pleased to say we can now go back to Patrick Bannon to get the latest from the scene of tonight's horrific events. Patrick, are you okay? Patrick.
Thank you, Megan. Thank you. This is Patrick Bannon reporting from the scene of tonight's devastating and symbolic attack tonight this evening. An attack which I myself have been found myself caught up in. I'm still a little dazed and a little deaf, Megan. So I hope you'll forgive me if I seem that it's time to speak with the Prime Minister. Mrs. Salisbury, that's you. You're still here. The Prime Minister. You're still here.
I couldn't leave.
The Prime Minister.
Not when there were people that needed help. Any team player would have done the same. I don't deserve praise for being human.
I don't deserve praise
Yes,
for being
no
human.
accolades here. Or Palisades. No accolades here. Or lemonade. Right. Or lemonade. So, is the situation now? Are we safe? Is the situation now? Are we safe?
Yes. The security services perform their duties without hesitation, and I would like to assure the public that although there have been some injuries, there were no civilian deaths here this evening.
Oh, that's good news about the
here this evening.
Oh, that's good news. Sorry, did you say no deaths?
That's right.
Did you say no deaths?
Civilian deaths. That's right.
Mm.
Just the four disrupt terrorists curtailed by law enforcement, who were, as always, so cohesive. If I may, I have a message for your viewers. If I may, I have a message for your viewers.
Speak there on the camera there. Speak there on the camera.
Stay at home tonight. Stay at home. Do not become another casualty of war. Do not become another casualty. Disrupt have had their moment. Disrupt had their moment. As the dear departed Peter Clements once famously said, it ends today. It ends today.
Thank you, Prime Minister. Thank you for those strong words of strength. For those strong words. Back to the studio, Megan. Now in the studio with Megan Wolf. Now. Studio with Megan Wolf. Now.
Patrick Bannon there, bravely reporting from the front line of tonight's horrifying bombing.
Can you get this reported to a hospital?
That brings us to the end of tonight's National Night News. But before we go, National Night News. Throughout the programme tonight, we've been receiving reports of disrupt activities throughout the territory. Through a series of coordinated attacks, these terrorists are attempting to undermine Advance's vital work. However, sources at team headquarters have told us that this massive revolution was not only predicted, but allowed to happen. Our government have lured Disrupt out from the shadows, and they are not the overwhelming force they would have you believe. The military have been actioned and pretty scary actioned, and stay at home and stay with Channel 1, because the team has assured this programme that the turbulence will soon be over, then we can once again focus our minds on building a new future with equality, fairness and resources quality, fairness. My name is Megan Wolf. Let's make it
And we're out.
Damn it, Alex.
Okay.
Tonight is the beginning of the fall of Advance.
All right. Good. Good. Ooh.
Charges rigged, sir. Permission to detonate. Permission granted, old friend. We are going to detonate. Look out your window, Alex. See what you helped make happen.
Whoa. Oh. Oh, there goes my job, I guess. Okay then. Broadcast train D. Full info. Disrupt destroyed the Channel 1 broadcast tower. Offense were centered. Exceedingly sloppy time commercial break. Disrupt received a slight doctor pain. So, how down is that my job over? Loading screen can be skipped by inventing a time machine. At least they're aware that. And point of view. Comfortable. Drive the way by Steffel Giant. Seems to be waiting for your bus. Very safe. She will living empty. reinforcement fees. Are you here today? I assume it has to do with what happened with Disrupt last night. What happened last night showed the combination of a heinous outrage campaign of terror that Disrupt had been wreaking across this nation and its territories. And of course, outrage grew out the way of fun. By advanced from issues and stuff. It's going to end well. No, true. I'll see you. God. During broadcasts, there was something odd about a particular camera choice. Might as well be then. The camera. So saying. Not exactly. Solved it. However, inference. Even last update didn't make life any easier, so I can't really say the truth here. Oh god. An accident, but to me, print your wrap up. The tape of Forrest Prime. Why'd you play it? Help me understand. Why play a tape? It seemed like news. Isn't that what you do? Show the news? Well, at the end of the day, you chose to do it. I have plenty to talk about you. Thank God, it's cool. Time. Go home now. Well, you knew there'd be consequences. Hey, whoa! Really? Gotta pull it out. Language for some. Okay, that's enough. Right, so tomorrow I'll be playing Morrowind again. That'll be exciting. Anyway,
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
So who is currently streaming that I want to raid? Oh, J Wolf VA just started streaming. Well, not just started, I don't think, but nonetheless. Streaming now? Well, I sort of just started. Alright, thanks for watching! Hope you enjoyed this! See you all later!